Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ramona, and I often say self-love is the best love you will ever receive. And it's true because how you see and treat yourself is how the world will see and treat you. So let's talk about 3 things that will deepen your appreciation and respect for yourself and to allow you to show up powerfully in all that you do. And that is self-respect, self-esteem, and self-worth. Now, they may all sound the same, but they are quite different. And you will need all of them as you navigate through your life's journey. So the first thing is self-respect. And self-respect is about how you treat yourself and how you allow other people to treat you. If you respect yourself, you will not tolerate disrespectful relationships of any kind or any situations that may drain your energy. So let me ask you something. Have you ever said yes when you really wanted to say no? So let's be honest, right? We all been there. We feel like we got to say yes when we really want to say no. And this is where self-respect comes in. Your inability to say no and honor your boundaries proves to the world that other people's feelings are more important than your own, and that their needs should be put before yours. And people wonder why they are filled with resentment, why they're stressed out, why they have these feelings of angers, when they feel like people won't do the same. Now, the thing is, I don't think that when you do things for people, you should expect them to do things back for you. But when you are there for someone, it's only reasonable to think that they will be there in your time of need. Right? So self-respect is about how you treat yourself and how you allow other people to treat you. Not setting boundaries and honoring them is basically you disrespecting yourself. And not only that, when you are holding on to anger and resentment, eventually it takes effect of your health, mentally and physically, simply because you are choosing to put other people's needs before your own. Yeah, it is hard to take its toll, whether you realize it or not. You must honor your boundaries and say no and mean it. I can't tell you how many people say, like, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. And here they are doing it and they're mad about it. And I've been guilty of it. My daughter will say, like, no, ma'am, right? And then we're mad and resentful because I didn't really want to do it, but this is this person or that person. You got to honor your boundaries and mean it, because other people don't have to. You have to be true to yourself. Take care of yourself first before you tend to other people. And when I say self-respect, it isn't about, when you take care of yourself, it isn't about not being there for other people. I know other people who love being there for someone. If you need me, I'm here, here. But tend to yourself first. This is your life. This is your health. This is your happiness, your experiences. Don't let other people take that from you. At the end of the day, you are the most important person in your life. So live it that way. So next up is self-esteem. Now, self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. It's about your confidence in your abilities, how you see yourself, your self-image. It's trusting and believing in yourself when you are not quite sure on how this is going to be accomplished, right? Um, your self-esteem is developed and it grows when you are willing to do things even when you're afraid. Right? That is how you really grow as a person. So have you ever doubted yourself, but you did it anyway? And it came out way better than you thought? How did you feel? Were you proud of yourself? Did you feel good? Like, look at me doing stuff. Like, I didn't see that coming. So let me tell you this one story about, I had to go to a meeting with these officials because they wanted something that we can no longer give them. And I could have passed this off to someone else. I could have said, you know what, let him deal with it and I won't deal with this situation. But I wanted to prove to myself that I could handle something like this. It's very intimidating having to deal with certain situations. And I went into this meeting thinking, okay, they're gonna like really come at me. And all I could do is just say, hey, this is our policies, this is what's changed. And the meeting turned out amazingly, right? There was a mutual respect. And I thought, look at me. Because going into it was nerve-wracking because I had to meet with 4 different officials, and instead of pawning it off, I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. Self-respect is about doing things despite your fears. See yourself as capable and believe in yourself even when you're like, I don't know how this is going to happen, right? I don't know if I am capable of doing this. When you do things afraid, it helps you grow and develop your self-esteem. And finally, we have self-worth. Self-worth is seeing your value as you are. When you wake up in the morning and it's just you, knowing that you are valuable in that moment. It's not because of your career or your material possessions, your status or title. You don't have to do anything to prove your worth. All you have to do is believe in yourself and believe you are worthy no matter what. So a lot of us find ourselves questioning our worth when we are around people who have things and you're kind of trying to figure yourself out. Now, if you truly believe that you were worthy of all the things that you wanted, whether it was a loving relationship, a career, more money, whatever that would be, how would you show up differently in the world? What would that look like for you? You show up more confidently? Would you say the things that you want to say? Would you honor your boundaries in your life? What would it look like for you as a person who truly believed that they were worthy of all the things that they wanted? I just want you to remember that your worth is not determined by anything outside of yourself, but simply by the fact that you exist. You know, there's this story that stays with me. I used to listen to Jim Rohn quite a bit, and he talked about when he got this big house, and he's sitting in this house, and he thought, I got all this stuff. I have the things. I don't think he felt like it felt like a home. They got this big old house, but now what? And so it reminds me of this person I used to work with who invited me to her house. And she kept bragging about her home and the neighborhood she lived in. And I wanted to see it. I'm like, oh, let me see your house. So when I got in there, it felt so cold and empty. You got this big house, and it doesn't feel like a home to me. Have you ever spoke to someone who speak as if they have everything they wanted, but they're still searching, still proving to people something? They're still trying to prove something, maybe to themselves. What makes you feel valuable? What is that thing about you that you absolutely love? Make a list of the qualities that you love about yourself. You know, you are worthy simply because you exist. The challenge for you is to see your worth even when no one else does. Stop searching and proving to other people who you are, your worthiness, and all of that. See it within yourself. So if and when you get all the things that you desire, it just adds to who you are. So when I say self-love is the best love you will ever receive, self-respect, self-esteem, self-worth all plays a factor into that. So I just want to challenge you today to ask yourself, which one do you need to work on? If any, you may not. Let us know down in the comments. So thank you guys for stopping by my channel, and I would love for you to share this with anyone who you feel needs this. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.